G'day YouTube, it's Brett here from Overtime Gaming with you once again, and welcome back with some more FIFA 13 Connected Career Mode. And of course we're back with Newcastle United, guys, the Black and White Army, the Toon Army, the Mighty Magpies, and it's Europa League action today against IFK Norrkoping, the Swedish team in our group. We're at home today at St James's Park, looking for another win, Europa League, helping us advance through the group stage. We look here at the sides coming out. You see the match commentary team of Martin Tyler and Alan Smith, but let's face it, no one wants to listen to them, so of course I'm taking over, guys. Let's get straight into the action here, guys. We can see the group table come up here. Both us and RB Salzburg have a win in the group, same goal difference as well. Lorient and Norrkoping struggling a bit at the moment. So RB Salzburg go to France to play FC Lorient while we stay at home and play IFK Norrkoping. You can see our side there. Strong side again. Cautious still in for the injured DeBuchy. Kondogby is playing instead of Jan and Via today, guys. We look at the Norrkoping squad here. No names unless that's Christian Tello. The only player I know there is Christian Tello. He must be on loan from Barcelona, if it is the same player, that is. He's playing in the same position as Christian Tello would, so it could well be, which means they have got a Barcelona player in their ranks today, guys. But still, Christian Tello is a very strong player, but not a player that could tear a whole team apart. Now, I have to apologise for the late video. Of course, it came out yesterday rather than Saturday, guys. Sorry about that. I've had a bit of a family issue. My girlfriend had a car crash. So I had to help sort all of that out before I could get videos up and everything like that. Obviously, real life situations take priority, so sorry about that, but I did get the video up yesterday. It's the last of the double header games. There was one Friday and one yesterday. There were double headers. We're back to everyday episodes now, guys. My exams are almost over, just 2 left. One next Wednesday, so a week this Wednesday, and one on the Thursday as well. So got the whole week this week to revise, no need to worry about things, and then last 2 exams next week, and then I'm completely done. And straight after that, guys, we've got a new two new series coming out, actually. The first is my MLB 13 The Show series. What a fantastic finish by Niang. Beautiful football by Sissoko to get himself into space. He just cuts back, plays a little chip behind Niang. Niang tracks back, and the side bicycle kick. Look at this. It's an absolutely stunning finish. He plants it into the ground so it bounces over the keeper. Remember, guys, if you think it's goal of the season, you've got to leave it in the comment section below so I can save the footage of it, so we can put it into the voting video at the end of the season. But as I was saying, guys, we're having the MLB 13 The Show series coming out. Of course, that is the baseball series, guys. I understand a lot of you lot won't be interested in that. You are my FIFA followers. And a lot of you are English and French and stuff as well. And I know baseball is not huge in Europe. But I love baseball. And I just want to widen my channel. Great save by Loris there to keep the clean goal out. That was a clean open net pretty much. And he just throws his body in the way of it. And there's no way the defender was getting there. And you can see Niang break through here. And unfortunately, he just got a bit of a heavy touch before he could play it back across for the sweaty option, as they would say. But as I was saying, my baseball series, I love it. I want to make my channel larger, and having other sports and stuff on the channel just helps that out. Obviously, I did have my NBA one, but I lost track of that because of my exams and couldn't keep up with it. And the NBA season is almost over. It's the NBA finals between the Heat and the Spurs now, so I'm not going to continue that one. But I will be starting my baseball series with the Arizona Diamondbacks on the 21st, most likely, guys. The game has arrived now, so I'm going to get the footage recorded as soon as I can after my exam and just get the first episode out, most likely on the 21st of June, guys. But the second series, which will be the one that most of you are interested in, is my MLS series. Of course, I've said I wanted to start an MLS FIFA 13 Connected Career Mode series. It's going to be slightly different than this one. Rather than a video every day and a game every day, this one will be continuing, guys, so don't worry about that. What we're going to do is more like MGH and Master Bucks. We're going to have videos every single, a couple of videos a week, and they're going to be highlight videos, so they're going to have 3 or 4 matches in them. And we're just going to go over the highlights, and just so it's a speedier process and just a quicker series, more one for me just to play as fun basically, but one I can incorporate on here that will attract more American viewers as well. And I did ask you guys what MLS franchise you wanted me to start with. Now before I go into that, I did tell you guys I was doing a financial takeover. Now EA have cocked up my financial takeover, and for some reason it won't work. I've advanced to the period where it should work, and they told me it would work, and it still hasn't worked. So I have got no financial takeovers left, which is screwed. So what I'm having to do, I'm in contact with EA at the moment to see if they can reset it so I can reuse it. So hopefully they'll sort that out, but if not, I'm just going to have to create a random player that's worth 50, 60 million or so, add him to my MLS team and then sell him in the transfer window. So that's probably the way we're going to have to work it, but still, it won't really affect us because we won't be playing any European teams. So any player that we do sell worth that much will go to one of the Real Madrid or Barcelona or something, and it won't affect us at all because we'll never see that player, so it doesn't really matter. But of course, I asked you guys which teams you wanted me to go with, and there was a number of teams you guys suggested. I had Sporting Kansas City in my mind because of Graham Zusi, and you can see Captain Fantastic Johan Cabaye gets in on the act before half-time, right on the stroke of half-time, puts us up 2-0 against Norrkoping today, guys. Great results so far for us. Hopefully we can keep going the way we are. But as I was saying, I asked you guys, I had Sporting KC in my head because of Graham Zusi, is one of my favourite American players. You guys then told me about Real Salt Lake. I looked at Real Salt Lake, I was interested in them. I also got the Vancouver Whitecaps. Really like the Vancouver Whitecaps. They were one of the options. And then I researched a bit on my own, and I ended up watching last night, actually, guys, the Vancouver Whitecaps versus the Seattle Sounders. And it was a really good game, and it was in Seattle, which is where the next World Cup qualifier is for the United States against Panama, is on the 23rd of June or something like that, or it could be next week even. And the crowd there was electric. It's a 50-odd thousand seater stadium. The stadium's gorgeous itself. It looked really nice, and the crowd was so loud. They had perfectly timed songs. Everyone knew the lyrics. One of my favourites was the Whitecaps. The Vancouver Whitecaps are one of their rivals, and it was can you hear the Whitecaps singing? No, no. Can you hear the Whitecaps singing? No, no. Can you hear the Whitecaps singing? No. We can hear a fucking thing. And it just made me laugh so much, and I really liked it. And that gave me another option. And then the thing that helped me out was I knew some of the players from the Seattle Sounders as well. So I narrowed it down to a list of 3. I narrowed it down to Seattle, Real Salt Lake, and Vancouver Whitecaps. And I've gone with the Seattle Sounders, guys. I know it wasn't one that you guys suggested. I'm sorry I haven't taken in your stuff. You can see Norrkoping take a goal here against us. Loris couldn't really do anything about it, but it shouldn't affect us too much. But as I was saying, I'm sorry I didn't take in... I did take into account what teams you were suggesting, but the thing that made me choose Seattle was the fact up front they have Obafemi Martins. Now, if you don't know who Obafemi Martins is, he's one of my favourite players ever. He's a Nigerian striker, and he used to play for Newcastle United. And if you've never seen him, go check it out on YouTube. Just type in his name. Absolutely incredible talent. Now in the MLS playing for Seattle. Former Newcastle talent. One of my favourite players. Got his autograph. I've got a signed shirt of his, actually. And there was no chance I was missing playing with Obafemi Martins once again. So I decided to go with Seattle, guys, and I'm going to get all that recorded, so it will be out on probably the 20th or the 22nd, so we're going to get that started straight away. And in that series, guys, I'm going to look to buy a couple of legends, someone like Ronaldinho, stuff like that. And then just American players, guys, so Eddie Johnson's already there. We're going to look to sign Landon Donovan, and an absolutely beautiful finish by Sakho there. Puts us up 3-1, guys. Great performance by the side today. And again, if you think that's goal of the season worthy, leave it in the comment section below. It's a beautiful cross. Defence managed to get it away, but Sakho's there, and it's a beautifully timed volley. It's an incredible finish, actually, and we're up 3-1. But players like Landon Donovan, Omar Gonzalez, Graham Zusi, they're the players we're going to look to sign, guys. We're just going to try and make a dominant Seattle Sounders franchise. And we're going to do it a little different, guys. Of course, when you start MLS franchise, you have to start in February, which means you missed the first transfer window. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to play a few games and simulate up to the start of July, which of course is the main transfer window. It's around halfway through the season in the MLS. So we're going to skip around to there. So that's where I'm going to start the series for you guys, so that you can see me make transfers and bring the team together that I actually want. Hopefully we'll be in with a playoff hunt then, by that time, guys. So we shouldn't be affected too much, and it will just be as if we're starting from scratch again. So I hope you like that idea. If you guys have any players that you want me to sign, any legends or any Americans that you want me to sign, leave it in the comment section below, guys, and I'll put them all on my shortlist and we'll decide who we go for in the first episode. Now, last night there was an international friendly between Brazil and France. France got demolished. They lost 3-0 with goals from Oscar Hernandez and a Lucas Moura penalty. Both sides put out extremely strong sides, and but Brazil just overmatched France. It's their first win against European teams in 5 years, I believe. A top European team, that is. So, huge win for Brazil. Poor result for France, and they're just looking very weak at the moment. But as well as that, of course, it's still the European Under-21 Championship. England have already bowed out in the group stage. An abysmal performance by them in the groups this tournament. It was just absolutely disgraceful by them. But Germany also bowed out last night after losing to Holland in the first game. They lost to Spain last night 1-0 with a goal from Morata, who of course scored Spain's winner against Russia as well. He's a really good talent from Real Madrid, just like Higuain. But it meant Germany bow out without winning against Spain or Holland. But at least they bowed out by losing to two of the best teams in the world and two of the favourites in Spain and Holland, unlike us, who lost to Italy, who are a very good team, but then lost to Norway, who aren't that good and who we've already beaten twice in the qualifying. It's just ridiculous. But Holland, in the same group as Germany and Spain, beat Russia 5-1 with goals from Ronaldo, who is an absolutely fantastic player. I never knew who he was until this tournament, and he's looked incredible. Luke de Jong from Borussia Mönchengladbach, really strong striker, really good player as well. Ola John from Benfica, an incredible player. I really like Ola John. Then Hosen, I don't know who that man is, I'm going to be honest, and Fair as well. So really strong performance by Holland. That sends Russia out of the tournament as well. And so far, Italy, Norway, Spain and Holland have all qualified. You see Sissoko there trying to sneak one in at the bottom post at the end of the game, but it doesn't go in. And it looks like we're going to win 3-1 here today, guys. The ball is lumped upfield, and that should be the end. The ball's played over the top. Oh, maybe they'll have one more chance. We're just going to smash it upfield here, guys. And we do pick up the 3-1 win at home against Norrkoping today, guys. We've made a far stronger start to the European campaign this year. We did pick up the first couple of games as draws, but we've won the last two. But hopefully RB Salzburg didn't win today. You can see the rest of the results there. And as we roll down, RB Salzburg did pick up the win against Lorient, so they will still be on the same points as us. However, we will be on a better goal difference now because of our we scored 3 goals rather than just 1 today. You see there we sent a scout out, and that was for the star player thing, scout a star player. Now, I didn't mean to put that in this franchise. I actually did it for one that I play privately, but for some reason it screwed up and put it into this one. But oh well, I'll tell you now, he is English, the star player, so he will be gone straight away. You can see we turned down the Russia job there, guys, as well. And I hope you've all liked the video. Leave a like, comment and subscribe for me. And share the video for me as well, guys. And remember, peace out, YouTube. We're heading into overtime.